Yes, I, Super Tender Boy, and welcome to a late night session of building an adventure map. So today is going to be what I call classic building an adventure map, because it's the way a lot of people probably want me to do a building an adventure map, but I never do it like this. Today I'm actually going to go through the steps of starting up the redstone basics of a town in my map and how I do it. So this is the town. First I'm just going to go through some of the new stuff. I got like this town hall thing with a bell. I got these cool lantern things that I came up with that has like fire inside with an iron trapdoor. This is really cool. It's kind of like a, I don't know what it's going to be, like a barracks or something, but like it's a tower. You can go up, there's floors and stuff. And then you go up here, it's a big tower where you can see over all the lands. And then there's like this long railing sort of thing that goes over to the inn. And this is where people will stay. Because, you know, when you're in a snowy place, you can't just camp out in the forest. You know, it's really cold, so, you know, you gotta have a place to stay. So I have a few rooms here. I don't think I've shown you guys this house. It's pretty simple, has nothing in it, just a chimney. Alright, so how this episode is going to work is I'm going to pretty much just go through, as I said, the redstone basics. But I have to establish a few things first. I have to establish where I'm going to build the redstone for this town. Alright, so let's start in. First, I'm going to start out with a activator rail and a detector rail. And there we go. So now we have our first minecart clock. So, anyway, we're going to place a comparator here, and this is going to be the one that tests for if the players enter the town. Now, when they enter the town, it will make all of the other clocks that we'll need for the town. That way we can make sure not all redstone is always running. We'll only have the redstone of the town that you're in running, which is actually really optimal. It keeps this game not very laggy at all. So, now we're going to need to grab the dimensions of the town. Go ahead and we are just going to go, let's see, spawn point. And as you can see in the chat, our coordinates are marked. And now I'm going to go over there and get the coordinates of the other side. Okay, so we're up here. I think I'm going to set them right about here. I think that's the highest you'll go when inside the town. Right about here. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and do spawn point. And I will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and use a calculator to try to figure out the exact parameters for that. Be right back. Okay, so here we are back, and as you can see in the chat, I have the positive distance in between our first point and our second point. Okay, so pretty much, if you don't understand what I'm doing here, is how this works is X, Y, and Z are the first coordinates that you input, and then dx, dy, and dz are how far outward on the positive axis that you're trying to select. So you're pretty much selecting a rectangular prism that you can choose the dimensions of. So now we're going to go ahead and see if this works. We are going to attach a little clock onto here that will tell us if we are in it. So pretty much what this is going to do is if we are in that area, it will send a constant pulse to this that says in town. Ooh, okay, no, this isn't working. So we did not go far enough on the positive X. Let's go ahead and just do it up to 50. So we have 18. Okay, now we're in town even when we're out here. That might not be a good thing. Okay. Okay, this is still in town. This is still in town. Okay, awesome. Let's see. If we go up to the top floor here, are we still in town? Yes, okay, perfect. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make a title command to tell us that you are entering the town. And then from there we can start on dialogue redstone. Let's see. Mountain town. Okay, I'll put that'll work for now, I think. And then for the name, I still haven't come up with a name. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look through your guys' different suggestions, and I'm going to choose one right here and now. I have decided on a name. Fengor Redson says I should call it Polina. So I'm going to call it Polina. Thank you very much. I loved a lot of them. Gelid Crest was a really good one. Mendia, I liked that one. There were some that were just like compound words, like frostbite, or one was just glacier. Those are kind of good, but I was looking for something a little more abstract. So let's just go outside, and then we go back in. There we go. Polina, Mountain Town. Cool, I like that. Okay, now we are going to need to make one NPC. I'm just going to make one and do the dialogue for that, and then that will be it. So let's just go ahead and we'll have a little area for resetting stuff. And then let's go ahead and grab the coordinates of here. And then we're going to make a set block that connects the two. So let's do set block. And then we'll do, let's see, 603, 95, and then negative 1146. Then we're going to do redstone underscore block. So this way, all of this stuff will be activated every time you go into the town. And so now every time you go into the town, it will activate all this remotely, so we don't have to have all of it bunched up there. Okay. And so then what we're going to do is, let's see, what was our other coordinates? 582, 95, 1215. And we're going to copy those. And we're going to make a new command block right here. That is going to do summon villager. We give it the coordinates. And then let's go ahead and do no AI. Okay, 1. And let's make the custom name. I think it was Aaron Streak. Someone had a name that was written by someone that was something like something Streak, so that will probably end up being an NPC, but for now we're just gonna name it Aaron Streak. And let's just go ahead and do profession 4. That changes what type of villager it is, or actually let's do 3. That would probably fit better. Alright, there we go. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to stick a redstone torch on here that is actually going to kill everything once you leave the town. So let's do kill at E, and then we're going to pop this command in here. And then we're going to grab these coordinates, which is the entirety of the town, and we're going to kill type equals villager. So it'll kill our villager when we leave the town. Okay, so let's leave. Oh, we need to make sure that this sets block error. So let's go ahead and move this one over here, because we have to get rid of the redstone block. And then we'll have another command block here that does set block relative coordinates, and then air. Okay, there we go. And perfect. I think we are all set. So we're out of the town. Let us go into town and see if we can get our villager. Okay, Polina, Mountain Town. Okay, awesome. We got our villager. Aaron Streak is here with all of his wonderful trades, which we will get rid of. Or I guess Aaron could be a girl. I don't really know yet. And then hopefully when we leave, it will kill Aaron. Yep. Okay, perfect. So, that's about it. That I'm going to show you guys. Pretty much how you do the dialogue is, I might do this in a separate video, but pretty much what you do is instead of summoning a villager, you would summon the villager, but you'd also summon a minecart command block that would be running a clock that would test for the area, and then if you're in it, it would run a tell raw just once using a comparator. And then when you leave the town, it would just kill that minecart command block too. So yeah, I think that's about it. That's kind of the basics of how I start a town, how I kind of set up the redstone, make it so that it only loads when you're actually in the town, and then just kills everything else when you leave. That way we do not have extra entities or redstone in the world. So yeah, that was a lot of editing for me. I think you guys will kind of enjoy this kind of episode a lot more. I definitely had more fun besides all of this editing. But besides that, I really got to show you guys kind of the nitty-gritty of what I do. And I want you guys to know know if you guys like that. But I think that's about it for this episode. If you have any feedback, put them in the comments below. Once again, thank you to all of you that gave me suggestions. And as always, have a wonderful day.